G'day guys and gals, so DH-EX-6 is fairly straightforward, that's this one right here. Looks daunting, but is not. During high tide, allied units constantly receive increased corrosion damage, so I did change one of my stickers from my previous videos, that being the very last one, which just increases corrosion damage recovery, which it slows it down, but it doesn't particularly help it. So, the other four are all the same. DeSola's Tourist Badge, Zolverd Bandidos, Shazhov Professional Coating, Chica Sinala Tequila, and Box Ink Resistant Paint Pro, just to try and slow down that corrosion proc. Myrtle and Texas are going to be our two vanguards, so Texas with skill 2. We have just a backup healer, that being Suzuro with skill 2, just in case something goes terribly wrong. Perfumer with skill 1 is going to be our main healer. Any AoE healer will work. I prefer Perfumer though. May and Jessica both round out with skill 1. 2 healing defenders. Armia with skill 2 specifically. And from here on out, May and Jessica are okay, but the others really tend to just cycle badly. So we're just grabbing 3 standard snipers. You can use short range snipers, that's entirely fine. I just prefer to use standard snipers. So that said, guys and gals, going into this, if this does help you out, please leave a sub, because that helps me out. Alrighty, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Myrtle. So Myrtle's going to be here. You can face her left or right, doesn't really matter. Texas in, face her down. Myrtle's skill, Texas's skill, throw in Armia, aim her up. Next, we want Jessica in facing down, May in facing up. Throw in our healer. Fast forward, and now we're just going to throw in Vermeil facing down. Cycle that skill, and we're just going to throw Spot in over here. And when we get the deployment points, we are going to pull out Myrtle and pop in Gummy over here. Pop down our erosion resistant coating thingos. So you'll see now Armia's skill 2 will just tear this guy apart, which is what we want. There's our next erosion resistant coating device thingo mabobo. So there goes that enemy, which means that the next time we flood, everything will go the way we want it to. Last but not least, last resistant coating on Perfumer. Just to do whatever we can to make sure that things don't go silly. So we're going to use Texas's skill quite early, because we want to try and get that enemy. If dumb luck allows it, you'll get it. If dumb luck doesn't allow it, you won't get it. There's nothing I can say or do to counterbalance that. So we just basically have to wait out this flood, that's all we can do. This guy will get over here to Spot and then start getting attacked, and the same vice versa over this side. He'll bump into Gummy, start getting attacked by Armia. There we go. So now the map continues and it'll just cycle again. So once this enemy dies, we should get another recycle. Here comes the enemy in his little raft. And we're not going to stun him because we want him to go around to Armia. We want him to be in Armia's skill. So we're not going to stun him with Texas. We're just going to let him go. Stun that enemy, because why the heck not? Get rid of him. Now keep an eye on these little circles, and when things start looking a bit hairy, We're going to use Perfumer's skill to make sure that we try and keep people alive. As I said, that's normal. People die. They always seem to die in that square though. So that's food for thought for you guys. So there goes the other one. So just replace it. Straight up, just replace them. And that's why we bring the extra snipers, because I've never been able to make sure that those stay through it. But I have spare spots, so I may as well just bring extra snipers. Why the heck not? And that rounds it off, guys and gals. So as I said at the start, I hope that helps. That one's pretty simple. And yeah, I hope to see you guys for the next one.